In 1946, a British officer signed a military agreement. Yet by the 1980s, that same pact had turned soldiers into hunters, stalking Soviet tanks through East Germany. How did a formal arrangement for communication become a high-stakes, deadly game of cat and mouse? Following the division of Germany, the military liaison missions were created to maintain transparency between the Western Allies and the Soviet Union. These missions were supposed to be diplomatic, keeping commanders in contact to avoid accidental war.
But as tensions spiked, these missions evolved into the world's most unique spying operation. Unlike secret agents, the members of BRICS and USMLM wore official uniforms, drove clearly marked vehicles, and operated in plain sight.
They roamed deep behind the Iron Curtain, using cameras and notebooks to document everything from Soviet weaponry to troop training exercises. It was a dangerous game of evasion, often involving high-speed pursuits to escape Soviet helicopters or checkpoints. If a team strayed into a restricted zone, they faced the clobbering. This was a brutal practice where Soviet or Stasi forces would intercept, harass, or even ram their vehicles to protect military secrets, occasionally resulting in tragic fatalities.
These men prove that sometimes the best way to keep the peace is to watch your opponent from the passenger seat. Their work provided the West with rare, ground-level intelligence that prevented global escalation for over 40 years. When the missions were finally inactivated in 1990, they left behind a legacy of transparency. It was the only time in history that sworn enemies signed a contract to let their opponents photograph their most dangerous secrets at point-blank range.